When I was doing the hydrogen compressor work while training, I was still benching 400 pounds and squatting 550. At the point when I got sick, I was benching 405 raw, and I was able to squat 550 without any sort of wraps or sleeves at the time. On the way home from work, even though you might be lifting pretty heavy, and yeah, those triples, I would be up over 500 pounds on my squats. Yeah, my triple days on the bench press, I would be doing like 365, 375 for triples, because I was still pretty strong back then in my 20s. And I was now physically sick. I had gone from still being able to train all the time, being able to bench 400 pounds, being able to squat 550 raw at that time. You guys have looked at older pictures of me that you've seen floating around the web. You guys will notice that my triceps were pretty massive at one point. A hell of a lot bigger than they are now. That's when I was doing a lot of reverse grip bench pressing. It really brought my triceps up a lot. And I used to do 500 pounds on that lift. Now, I used to actually use the reverse grip bench press quite a bit in my 20s. I was obviously a lot bigger and stronger then. I'll kind of flip in a photo so you guys can see that to get an idea. Back at that time, I was probably able to reverse grip 500 pounds for a max. Yes, I'm someone who has done 500 pounds on this exercise. I could bench over 450 pounds raw. I could squat almost 600 pounds without a belt. Something like 585. I could hit it to full depth with no belt at the time. The truth of the matter is, 99% of you out there, even if you use anabolic steroids, will never close grip bench press full range of motion 400 pounds, all right? That's the real world. The majority of you out there genetically do not have the strength to get there with training and even moderate doses of steroids. You do not have the genetics or the structure to do that. That's the real world. Who close grips 405? Well, I used to close grip 405 for reps. I do not currently bench 405. I used to, however, do sets of 5 with 405, 5 rep sets on the closed grip bench press back when I was young and virile in my late 20s. And that's how I eventually got to the point years ago to where I could bench 475 pounds for a double. I could squat 585 for a triple without a belt. A lot of guys seem to think the leg press is amazing to leg press over 1,000 pounds. It really isn't. That's why I don't bother with a leg press. It takes all day to load this slide up and get people to climb on top of it. I'm a 500 plus pound raw squatter. So for me, I mean, I need probably 2,500 pounds on a leg press to get adequate resistance, which means putting guys up on top of it also. It's stupid.